Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, and I am Penj, and welcome to Business Magnate, which, as you can probably guess from reading these words just here, is a game all about launching and running businesses, producing, marketing and selling products. But normally in a game of this type, so in a tycoon game, you're normally kind of held back by it being about one particular product. So it might be a game about making cars, or it might be a game about making phones, and that's normally all you can build. Business Magnate goes, do you know what, we don't want you to be limited by making one thing. You can have many different companies. So we could start off making cars, and once we're good at making cars and we've got enough money, we can then go and set up another company in a completely different area, so we won't be working in the same sort of site, and that could go and make phones. So we could have a company that makes cars and phones, which I guess is sort of how the real world works. I mean, you know, it's a bit sort of simplistic, I guess, but you know, companies often do branch out and make many different things. They make many different products. It's not just one thing. They make many different things, and I like that. I like that idea about this game. It's currently on Steam now. It's in the full version. This is the full version. If you're interested, go and check it out. There is a link to the Steam store page in the video description below, and we got given a key to this by the developer. So thank you very much, developer folk. That is very kind of you. I think let's just get on with it, shall we? Let's just start a new game and see what's going on. So these are all the things that we can make in the game if we so wish, and there's a good mix of things. There's a good, completely random mix of things. We can make cars, rockets, and that is kind of space rockets, phones, computers, trucks, tanks, airplanes and ships. Now, airplanes and ships are locked. They are locked. They must be unlocked first by successfully running a related other business type. However, everything else is absolutely open for us to do. One thing I did notice that was very, very funny, rockets. I imagine the manufacture of a space rocket is quite complicated. I guess it's very, very hard to make a space rocket. If it wasn't, there'd be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of space rocket companies all over the world. But this just says, yeah, rocket manufacturing and space transportation. Phones, it says here, difficulty, difficult. What is it? Is making a very, very small mobile phone more difficult than making a rocket that goes to space? I rather think rockets are going to be the more challenging option. So cars sounds like a good thing. I like the idea of making electronic cars, you know, a nice sort of eco car. Rockets does sound immensely good fun. Phones is difficult, don't want to do that. Computers, again, are difficult, even though millions and millions of them are made every day. Apparently that's difficult. Trucks, could make some little trucks, start with 3 million, that's fun. And tanks, which just sounds fascinating. Check out this thing. Look at this. But here we go. So tanks, you start with 8 million if you want to make tanks. I do like the way it describes what a tank is. Designs, develops, produces and sells armoured fighting vehicle known as tanks. I think we all know what a tank is. It's fine. But there's only one thing we can do, really. It's rockets. I want to make a spaceship. I want to send a rocket to space because that sounds like a lot of fun. And you know, if we can nail rockets, if we can do rockets, surely the rest of this just falls into place. If we can make a spaceship, surely we can go and make a car. That's easy peasy. So let's go for rockets, shall we? We're going to keep the gameplay on medium because why the heck not? And we're going to start with $4 million. Now this doesn't sound enough to me. This doesn't sound enough to build a spaceship. To be perfectly honest, to build a rocket that we're going to launch into space with various payloads, it doesn't sound enough. But okay, let's start the game. And now we have to enter our company name, which is fine. And then we get to draw a little logo. So let's do the company name and the logo. Okay, well, this is interesting. So I'm going to call it TGC in space because that seems a very obvious name because we're making space rockets. I've imported this logo. I've imported the logo in from here. You can open a file from a disk. So I did that and imported in one of the little sort of thumbnail things. I mean, it's not done the best job of converting it into a pixelated format. I guess it looks okay down here in the little thumbnail thing. That will do. That will absolutely do. It's fine. We know what it is. It's got yellow and blue. It's all good. So let's go okay. Please select the location of your new company. The decision is purely visual and makes it possible to distinguish your companies easier if you have more than one. And we've got a choice of 2 things. So if you have more than 2 companies, it gets it harder to distinguish. Okay, so we can choose grass or desert. Well, the agony of choice. Let's have grass. Desert just looks a little bit kind of bleak and depressing, doesn't it? So let's have grass. Yes, please. Congratulations, you just created your first company. So I did. Now your goal should be to create and sell a product and make a profit. Yes, you can create more companies as well. Okay. tutorial. Oh, okay, right. Yes, I can do the stuff. Okay, I can do even more stuff. Yes, right. Mail button. Okay, right. Pause time for a second, please. Space does not pause. Makes me a bit sad. Right. What do we need to do? Starting your business, building an office. Hey, Sir Penge. Oh, yes, I call myself Sir Penge because I thought if I've got a company that's worth 4 million and I've got a personal wealth, indeed, of 50,000 monies, I've got $50,000, I'm probably a really important business person. So I've somewhat self-aggrandizingly called myself Sir Penge because, you know, it's the only chance I'm ever going to get to be a Sir. So I shall be Sir Penge in this. For starting your business, you need to build an office. Start by building a small office building. For that, close the mail reader, blah, 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 click a small office building. Do you know what, tutorial? I'm going to ignore you because I want a medium office building, but I suspect you're not going to be happy unless I actually build you a small office building, are you? You're just going to complain. So, okay, let's build a small office building. Now, where can I build this? Where do I need to build this? I can't seem to move around the map. Oh, there we go. Right, I can move around like this. That seems a little bit clunky, but okay. Well, let's put it right down here. Let's put it right down here. Everyone can sit in the office down here. And the building it's just there. Okay, right. It doesn't need to be built. It just appears. Okay. As if by magic. Design a product. CEO. Oh, yes, I'm the CEO. I'm the chief eating operative. And next, it would be a good idea to design a product. I completely agree. Let's click production and design a new product. Oh, there's a graph. Okay. So design a new product. Right, let's do that then. So I guess these are locked. I guess we can't do an orbital, a translunar. Oh, can we pause it for a second? Because time is happening and we're not doing anything. So yeah, we can't do any of these three. We can't make an interplanetary rocket, although that does sound very exciting. Let's make a suborbital rocket, which is a bit of a shame because we're not actually going into space, are we? Suborbital is that in space? Low Earth orbit for inexpensive unmanned research missions. Okay, well, that's a bit of a disappointing. I want to be able to go to space or go to different planets. I want to go to Mars. This is a disappointing rocket. Okay, right, we've got to give this suborbital rocket a name. I think we're just going to call it the Disappointment because it doesn't go into space. I think that's perfect. So yes, we'll make the Disappointment. Right, required components. First stage engine. Okay, there's an FSE 80 RP1 or an FSE 80 UDMH. I assume they have different properties, yes. So 2.6 performance, 2 reliability, or 2.4 performance, 1.8 reliability. Let's go for the one that's a bit more reliable, shall we? Let's go for that. So yes, so it's got a reliability of 2 out of 5, and a performance of 2.6, which seems okay, and it's $5,500 a pop for one engine. Good lord. And a payload module. Cargo with basic fairing or 3 not yet researched options. Ooh, right. Cargo with basic fairing. It's unmanned, $1.5 grand. I don't know what we do with it. What do we do with the cargo with basic fairing once it's in space? Do we just lob it into space and then fly back again? I don't know. Right, okay. Now everything else, I imagine we don't have any of this because we've not researched anything. Yeah, so everything is basic or none because we don't have any of this stuff. So we don't have a landing parachute. When it comes back down, it is just going to smash into the ground. And let's hope it doesn't land on any people, eh? Okay, so I guess we can research all these exciting things and make them better and more appealing for people who want to buy rockets. Okay, so the Disappointment has a reliability of 2.2 and a performance of 2.6. And that's it. I mean, it looks really, really depressing, doesn't it? Recommended price, $107,300. Well, why don't we make it marginally cheaper to get an edge over our competitors? $105,000. Let's just make it a little bit, tiny bit cheaper because the material costs are $23,200. So that's quite some markup. So, okay, we'll do that. Currently, there are 1 products designed. Yes. Okay, so we have a product designed. What do we do now? Time to hire some employees. You need to hire employees. Click on employees recruitment and hire a handful of employees in every category. Okay. In the overview section of the employee dialog, you can see at any time how many employees you need of every category. Okay, well, let's pause time a second. So in the overview section, so we need no one in research and design, no one in production, but we do need 1 manager and 3 marketing and sales. Do we not need some people to design the thing that we just did? Okay, right you are. So 3 marketing and 1 management. Okay, marketing and sales. Let's grab 5. let's go crazy. Let's have 5 of that, please. And then recruitment, can we grab... Oh, right, we can't do that. We have to wait until these are done first. Okay, is 1, 2, and 3 speed up? No. Okay, well, let's just do this then. Oh, more mail has popped in. Build a production facility. Ah, that makes perfect sense. In order to produce your products, you need a production facility. Click on building, select a production facility. The smaller production facility, the less production workers are necessary to run it, but it can only produce products up to a certain size. Okay, makes perfect sense. Let's have a look at what we can build. So we can flatten things, or we can build some roads. There's a different variety of office buildings. Oh, there's all sorts of office buildings. Very large. Oh, check that out. That's massive. And then there's production facilities. No, they're warehouses. I imagine we're going to need a warehouse at some point. We're going to need a storage area to store rocket parts. And do we not just want to go for a very large production facility? Given that we're building space rockets, I imagine they're quite big. Also, there is a launch pad and some trees. How lovely. Can we just pop a tree down? Oh, we can. That's lovely. 1,000 for a tree? 1,000 for a tree. Oh, my goodness me. That is one expensive tree. Let's get ourselves a very large production facility. Right, hang on. Let's try and build a little grid here, shall we, with the roads. So let's get ourselves a street going across them. Okay, across them. Hang on. Do we need to rotate the road? If we just do that, does it connect? Ah, right. It just connects, but you can't click and drag. Okay. I'm going to put a road across there, and a road across there, and then a road through the middle. Just so we've got at least a basis of a road structure to do some stuff. And then let's get ourselves a very large production facility and put it in the middle. This can be the heart of our production facility. The whole thing of making rockets can happen in there. And then I'm going to assume that we need a very large warehouse. So let's pop that. Can we rotate them? No. Let's pop that. Let's just pop it next door. Because we're going to need to warehouse products, I imagine. We're going to need to store things that we use to make a space rocket. So, okay. So we've got that done. I imagine that it's a bit weird the buildings just appear out of nothing, isn't it? No little truck comes along and builds them. They just magically appear. Right, start producing, boss. To start producing, I get called lots of names. I get CEO, Sir Penge, and now boss. So start producing something, simply click on your production facility. Yes, okay, production overview. And choose a product to procured. Product to procured, or to build, I would probably say. Note that you likely need other materials or products as requirement for producing your product. You can likely produce these yourself, or always in the case of raw materials, you need to order them. Do this under production order supplies. After you have produced 3 units of your product manually, the feature automatic production will become available in the production facility. Okay, so we have to handhold our way through 3 rockets, and once we've done 3 rockets, then we can automate rockets and we can sit back and just go, yay! Right, we've got 5 marketing people. Okay, hang on. Now it says we need 3. Hang on, we need 15 managers. We need some 104 production people. Hang on, whoa. Right, hang on, pause time. I'm very confused. It told me to build a small office and needed office seats. That office is full? That office is full already. Right, we need a very large office building. And I'm a bit annoyed that it made us build this kind of crummy little one. But okay, that's fine. I'm going to build that road going across there like that. And we're going to stick the very large office building just there. And now I believe we have, there you go, 305 office space available. That seems more reasonable. Okay, right. We need managers, we need production, and we don't need any research and design people. I guess, have we not got a design lab or something like that? The research lab. So let's get some production people in. We need 104. 104 production people. Well, how about we can only hire 30 at a time? Okay. Let's start hiring 30 people. Okay, this could take a long time. And now let's click on production and production overview. So nothing is happening, but they're very efficiently doing nothing. Okay, production facility 1, product. We want to make a disappointment. We want to make... We're going to make ourselves a big disappointment. So we want to make 1. So we're going to need all of these things. Metal and rare metal. And then a first stage engine. Oh, we have to buy those in. So we need to buy a first stage engine, a payload module, a stabilizer system, and a communications system. We need to buy all those. Okay. We'll start production of one of those then. I don't have any production workers. Okay. Maybe we can order some supplies while we wait for that to do its thing. 2,000 metal and 100 rare metal. Okay, well, metal. Let's get ourselves... We're going to want to make several rockets, aren't we? Why don't we just order... That's too much money. That's way too much money. Let's order 4,500 metal, like that. Lovely. And then let's order ourselves rare metal. We needed quite a bit of this. So 615 of that. That'll do. 2 days that metal to arrive. Good grief. And then we probably need a little bit of these, I'd guess. Let's just grab some of these as well. Grab some electronics. Grab some plastics. Like that. That'll do. I don't know if we need these or not, but whatever. Wood. I don't imagine we need much wood in a spaceship, but you never know. They might build something out of wood. So let's get 51. Let's get 100. Let's go. Do you know what? 185 units of wood. That'll do. We'll store some wood as well. Lovely. And then it's got all these bits. Engines. Do we not need to build those? Do we build those or buy those? Okay. Well, let's move this on because we need some people. We need some employees. I don't really know why we can't hire A, enough production people, and B, managers at the same time. Now, I don't know what management do. I don't know what their function is. We've only got 5 people, however, working here. Right, well, let's move time on very quickly. Oh, right, hang on. Many things happen. Wood has arrived, electrics arrived, plastics arrived, rare metal has arrived. However, metal still hasn't arrived. So let's move time on until metal has arrived. I imagine that's metal. Employee motivation 97% and falling. Management is understaffed. Hire more managers. Oh, okay. So the managers affect the employee motivation. So they need to be managed in order to go and do their jobs properly. Okay, right. The employees are almost done. So if we just tick now, mail is finished. Start producing. Yes, I'm on it. Right, the production department has 30 people in it. Pause time a second. Go to here. Right, we need to get ourselves 17 managers because people aren't happy. Can we get 30? Because we're going to employ loads more people. So let's hire 30 managers for now. Because at the minute, we've only got... Yeah, look, we've got enough of those, enough marketing people. We've only got 28% of the recommended workforce. I imagine that's going to slow things down in here. So let's make a disappointment. The metal still hasn't arrived. Those things haven't either. If... Okay. Here's an idea. If we had our own smaller production facility, could we make these things ourselves? Could we make a first stage engine, a payload module, a stabilizer system, and a communication system of our very own? Let's press start production. Right, so we're waiting for resources. Okay, that's fine. Let's just get ourselves, I don't know, a medium production facility. Let's pop it just there, maybe. Just drop that in like that. This here, what can you make? Ah, yes, you can make all these things. So if we said make a stabilizer system, it requires, there you go, 30 metal. Right, we need the metal to arrive, really, don't we? Has the metal arrived? Resources missing for production of disappointment. Yes, I know. And start researching. Okay, well, that means we're going to need researchers. Start new research. Okay, we have no researchers at the moment. What do we want to do? There are many different things. I still think a landing parachute is going to be a pretty useful thing for us to have. Or a comm system. Can we do that? An improved comm system. 300 man hours. It's going to cost 536 in materials just to research it. Yeah, do that. I can't because I haven't got any researchers. Okay. Excellent. Do we have any metal yet? No. We're still waiting for metal to arrive. How long does it take? Pending deliveries. Another 13 hours. Good grief. So yeah, can we make ourselves then a communication system? Just start producing that, and it's going to say I'm waiting for 10 metal. So if we just bosh time on very, very quickly, see what happens. We're getting the employees in. Right, so it should be here by now, I would have thought. Employee motivation, 94% and falling. Oh, the employees are all very sad. And how long is it going to take? Yes, okay. Your order of metal has arrived. Hurrah! Right, okay, we've got metal. So this thing is now doing something, is it? It's waiting for resources. So that little truck just there has moved. I can't figure out how to move around the screen. It's a little bit inconsistent, but okay. So that has now... oh, there's not enough workers. There's not enough workers. They need 20 and there are none available. Oh, botherations. Okay. Okay, no production workers at facility number 2. Right, okay, hang on. Right, we can sort this. Oh, no, we can't sort this because we're hiring managers. Right, speed time on. Move time on very quickly. Right, the managers, I believe we're employing 21 managers out of 20 recommended. Beautiful. So we're getting ourselves more managers. Resources missing. And I know. And also, we only have 241,000 monies left. Where's all our money gone? We had 3 million or whatever it was. Oh no, there's no way we're going to be able to do this. Right, hang on. We might have to sell a rocket. We might have to buy ourselves a first stage engine. Okay, let's go and do that. A first stage engine. Oh, which one was it? Hang on, pause. So we need to get ourselves storage, production overview. Is it that one? Production overview. An FSE 80 RP1. An FSE 80 RP1. 116 grand. Can we have one? Just so we can see if we can sell a thing. So we'll have one of those, please. And then we'll have a communication system. One of those. And then we'll have ourselves a stabilizer system. Can we have one of those? And then can we have ourselves a payload thing? And we'll have one of those. Lovely. So those things are on the way. So production overview, production thingamabob. There we go. So we're waiting for those things. Hopefully they will arrive very, very soon. Before we go bankrupt, essentially. I mean, what have we spent all our money on? Finances. What have we spent all this money on? Detailed construction cost, 3.65 million. Ah, have I just got very, very giddy in building these big buildings? How much is that? A very large... Oh. A very large office building is 3 million monies. I didn't notice the very large office building being 3 million monies. Oh dear. Yeah, we don't need that many people. We've got this massive office and there's nobody in it. Oh dear. What if I sell it? Can I demolish can I bulldoze it? Do I get money back? Bulldoze. Do you reckon I get money back from this? I might have to start again. That's a little bit excessive. I might well have made a bit of a boo-boo with this. Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. We're not going to have enough money to do anything else. Now we've got this massive office building. I mean, that's 2 million. That's 400,000. A bit of a leap, isn't there? 50,000. How many office seats do we need? Do you suppose? Let's move this on to be very quick. Let's get the management thing done. So we've got 35 seats. So that's for 30 managers, 5 marketing people. Yeah, because of course, the production people go work in the factory bit. They don't work in the office. So this office is massive. This office is enormous. Enormous. Do you know what? Let's just crack on. We'll persevere. It'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be okay. I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. Okay, right, mail. That's done. Start researching. I can't research. I've got no people. But we do need to get ourselves some more production people. Let's get 30 of those. I'm sure that won't cost any money at all. And how do we assign people into here? How do we assign workers into the different buildings? Because that says work account 20. This does have workers in it, but I don't know how to sort them out. How on buildings? No, okay. How do I make it have 20 workers in it? Not entirely sure. Let's move time on very quickly and let's see if our deliveries of things are arriving. No production workers, resources missing. I know. Communication system, right? Stabilizers have arrived. Okay, this is encouraging. This means that they're able to do some stuff. No production workers. I know. We're on it. Start researching. That's missing. That's missing. Payload module has arrived. Right, go back to normal speed. Go back to normal speed. We still need more employees. We still need more production people. Hire more. More production people. We don't need any money, do we? And what are they waiting for? A first stage engine. An FSE 80 RP1. And are we ordering one of those? Production. Production overview. Production facility. What? Oh, no. Pending deliveries. 15 hours. Okay. So it will get there in about just over half a day. So at some point in the morning, we will get this. No production workers, resources missing. I'm well aware of this. Right, that has arrived. The thing has arrived. So now, is the production facility able to make a rocket? Okay, weekly report. We've got no money left. Okay, I get the weekly report. Your order has arrived. The first disappointment is ready to go. Yes. This is very exciting. Okay, you need to start a marketing campaign for disappointment at marketing, start new campaign. Otherwise, we won't sell anything at all. Oh, I could have done this earlier, couldn't I? Okay, marketing. Start new campaign. Brand awareness. Yeah, okay. Do that for... What would that get us in terms of brand awareness? Do that for 2 days for 3,000 a day. That gets us some good brand awareness. Let's do that to start with. And then can we start a new campaign for the rocket as well? For the product release, let's do 4 days at, I don't know, marketing employees needed. Oh, there's a number there for how many we need. Ah, right, we're stressing them out. So 5 employees for 8,000 monies. It's only over 4 days, which is good. We can afford that for 18.33% estimated awareness boost. So let's do that as well. There is currently a campaign running. Oh, okay. We'll finish the other campaign first then, shall we? Okay. Can we make another rocket? Can we manufacture another disappointment? We'll have to order more of those things. I think that's probably fine, isn't it? Can we make 2 disappointments? Make 2 of those. So we need another... Oh, we need some more metal as well. So, right, make 2 disappointments. Lovely. And now can we order some metal? We'll order... I don't know. A couple of thousand? 2,000 for now. That'll do. And then we need to order ourselves all of these things again. So let's order 2 of those. Yes. Order. Go down to here. Order 2 of those. 2 stabilizers, because they're good at stabilizing things. Payload modules. Down to 2. Yes. And... what was the other thing? Boosters? Oh no, the engines. Of course it was. The engines. Up to 2. Yes, please. Right, order all those things. So engines, payload, communications, stabilizers, metal, all those things. It's going to take a long time to get some of those in. But that's fine. Okay, so let's move time on until our marketing campaign is done. We should also get some more employees in at that point. So, right, our campaign to get employees is finished, I assume. Hiring is finished. Resources missing for the production of disappointment. Yes, I know. I'm trying my very best. I'm trying. Oh, look, and we can make... This has got people in. This has got people in now, so we can make our own things. So we could make our own communication systems. Ah, okay. Right. Do we need... There's a thing here. Launchpad for 300,000. Do we need to build a launchpad? We can borrow money under finances. I don't know if we need one or if we just send them away. Maybe the launchpad is if we've got our own space project underway or something. I don't know. We'll wait for the game to tell us this. Right, marketing. You need to finish doing your thing. So order of metal has arrived. Beautiful. They can get on with making the rocket. Yep, all this stuff's happening. Yep, stabilizers are in. Product campaign is finished. Then it's product release, isn't it? So let's do a 4-day product release for, yeah, I don't know, 1,000 a day. That's not very much, is it? 1,250 a day. How much can we sort of eke out of there? So 8 grand in total. That's not very much at all. Although, to be fair, with the amount of money we've got left, it's quite a lot. But okay, we'll do that. We'll start a new campaign to do that. So how do we do it? Start researching. I haven't got any researchers, I don't think, have I? Because they're a different type of thing. Do I need to recruit a researcher or 2? Let's just get 2. That'll do. Get 2 researchers. That should be nice and quick. Yeah, I've got some researchers in. Start new research. Yeah, communication system. An improved communication system. Do that, please. Recommended 6. Oh. Okay. Do you know what? That's fine. I think we can do that. Researchers. Hire another 4. Do you know what? Let's hire another 5 and go completely mad. Or do we just go for 8? And then round it up. So nice even 10. 8 people. There we go. We can have 10 people in the R&D department. Right. What's going on here? Launchpad missing. Disappointment is ready to be sold, but we're missing a launchpad. Oh no. I don't... Can we take out a loan to build a launchpad? Borrow 800,000. Yeah, go on. I need to borrow it because I built a massive headquarters. A massive excessive headquarters building over there that I didn't really need. Okay, let's pop the launchpad just there. The launchpad has magically appeared. Do I just click the launchpad? How do I sell my things? How do I do this? Sell product? Do we want to sell a product? Oh, one of your rockets will launch now. Watch it. Absolutely. Okay. There it is. And space, or whatever it is, into slightly low orbit, not quite space, disappointing. Okay, that's going to not quite space, which is a little bit naff to be honest, but never mind. This thing is requiring first stage engine and payload modules. In here then, can we queue things up? Can we say, right, I would like you to make some of these. Oh, they can't make the payload module. Stabilizers they can make. Well, how about you just make 4 of those, please? Make 4 of those. That would be really useful. First sale of the disappointment. We need to ramp up production. Open orders are 2 and we've got none in stock. People want to buy the disappointment. This is exciting. Okay, right. Employees are... What are we doing? We're doing the R&D thing. That's fine. Right. Move time on nice and fast. Right. Recruitment. Production people. More. We need more production people. It's all about the production. Okay. And back to mail. Resources missing. That's hired. Right. We've got 8 new employees. Lovely. They can do the science. Science looks like it takes a long time. That research is taking a heck of a long time. Right. Payload module has arrived. What about what's left? 20 minutes. That's fine. Yep. Get that in. So now they can start making the next thing. They can start making a rocket because they're waiting for the first stage engine to arrive. Hang on, it's no minutes. Oh, the truck. Oh, it's in that truck. It's in the little truck. A forklift is carrying a rocket engine. Okay. It's a very strong forklift you have. Right, it's waiting for resources. Not enough workers. Need 104. Available 99. I assume that just slows down the production. The optimal worker count is 104, but we've only got 99. So I guess that for each worker that's not there, for each sort of worker that is less than the optimal, then it makes it slower? Possibly. One of your rockets is going to launch. Yeah, all right. I'll watch it again. Absolutely. For no reason. How far does it go up? Does it just vanish off here or does it go up off the screen? I've zoomed as far out as I can. And beautiful. Okay. Okay, exciting times. We're able to do rockety things and they're building another one. Oh, the money shall be rolling in. Can we pay back some of that loan now? Can we pay back? Pay back 160 grand. Yeah, do that. Daily interest. 66 a day? What if we just pay back 160 grand? 53 a day. What if we pay back another bit? 39 a day. That's fine. That's fine. I like that. I like not being beholden to the bank man. Now what do we do? Oh, look. We're near the sea. I hadn't really sort of registered that we were near the sea. Oh, that's nice. Can we build a beach house? That would be lovely if we could build a little beach house. New business type unlocked. Oh, how exciting. I wonder what type. What was locked? Aeroplanes and something else. What was it? Airplanes? I can't remember what the other one was. Okay, that's exciting. We need to ramp up production. We've got people wanting to order the disappointment. And I'm afraid they're going to be disappointed because we can't make one. Right. I do want to start making these things, though. So a communication system. Let's make several of those. You can start making those because there are many workers. So you can get on with that. Lovely. So I'd like a little progress bar above here to see what they're doing. Right, and then you make disappointment. We just need to make lots of disappointments. We just need to make... Wasn't it another... Was it... there. Start production. Automatic. Also orders necessary resources and produces required components automatically. Oh, well, that's just a beautiful thing. Yes. Start production. Automatic production mode. Currently producing first stage engine. Oh, so we're going to make our own, are we? Ah, this is very exciting. There you go. So they're making their own things. They're waiting for resources. So pending deliveries, we're waiting for metal. When the metal goes in, truck is arriving. Yep, so we don't need to see it necessarily. So now let's go. Oh, there you go. So they've ordered more metal. Maybe you just need to order massive piles of metal. I mean, we're building spaceships. I think metal is probably a very important thing for us to have. Okay. Automatic production of payload module bibbly bobbly boo. Hiring for the production department is done. Do we now have sufficient employees for everything? 120. I've recommended 124. So, okay, fine. Right, production. Let's get ourselves another 10. That'll do. And that means we've got a little bit of a surplus, which is fine. Let's move time on very, very quickly indeed. So in... Oh, another rocket taking off. Beautiful. Bit more money coming in. In here, could we make stuff? Could we make ourselves, say, stabilizer systems? Or could we make first stage engines in here? And that means we don't have to build them in the other place, which makes it a bit quicker. So can we produce one of those, please? That would make sense. In fact, can we just produce 3? And then could we automate making first stage engines? Or is that... I don't really understand. Does this then do that on its own? Let's give that a go, shall we? So we'll do start production of that, and then we'll order loads of metal. We need loads of it. So let's just spend, I don't know, 100 grand. 100 grand on metal, and then we don't have to wait for it to be delivered ever again. Order that. Yes, please. Order supplies. Plastics, we're probably going to need a bit of that. So let's get ourselves that much plastic. Order supplies. Electronics, probably need loads of that. So do that. And then let's get ourselves rare metals. Probably need loads of them as well. That's really expensive. Let's bring that down a little bit. 136 grand. Bosh. Lots of orders coming in. Beautiful. And then this place can hopefully make 3 of those when the metal comes in. Now, it takes a long time for metal to be delivered. It takes a heck of a long time. Research. Marketing campaign is finished. Oh, the marketing campaign. I forgot about the marketing campaign. Do we need to do another marketing campaign? Let's do brand awareness of our company. Let's do a 10-day campaign and let's spend 2 grand a day. Estimated awareness boost. Oh, we need more employees to do that. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, let's hire some more. It seems to me that wages aren't a thing that I need to worry about, which is lovely. So marketing. Let's have another 10 people in marketing. Yes, please. We'll hire 10 more people. Employees coming through. My own wealth is sort of moving about quite a bit, but okay. The research is nearly done as well, I notice. Front Sol Tech introduced a new product, Exophelis. Our competitors introduced a new product named Exophelis in the market segment Interplanetary. You show-offs. We need metal. I know. We're waiting on metal. It seems that we order metal from somewhere very, very far away. Somewhere distant. In a land far, far away. Let's market this then. 10 days. How much can we do? 15. 22.5 grand for a boost. Yeah, do that, please. Absolutely marketing people. Right. Move time on. And I think our research is done. So now we can have improved communications. Right, okay. So can we now edit, design a new product? Can we, existing products, the disappointment, I want to put the new thing on it, or do we just have that upgrade? Yeah, communication systems basic. Do we not want to change that now to have the fancy communication system? Or do we just research a big bunch of things and then just build a whole new rocket? Like, can we have a different rocket type? What about an interplanetary rocket type? 800 man hours. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I want to be able to send a rocket to the moon or Mars. Let's research that, please. Research design 10, recommended 16. Looks like we need some more researchers, everybody. Over to R&D, 30 of them. Yay, let's research this thing very quickly indeed. Let's just ramp time on until we've got our interplanetary rocket researched. Because that's really where the good stuff's going to happen, isn't it? That's where the exciting stuff's going to happen. So we're going to get more production people in and we're going to get all the normal stuff in. Marketing campaigns are going to go on. But yes, really, we want to get on with this. And they should be making rockets. They should be doing that. Hang on. Didn't I automate you? Didn't I set you to be producing things automatically? Is that why we're not making any money? Because you decided to stop? Start production automatic. Why are you not doing... I thought I told you to do that. I don't really know what the problem is. And metal still hasn't arrived. 17 hours. I'm moving time on until metal arrives. There we go. The metal is indeed in. We have sent another rocket into space. And I think now, yeah, we're going to be getting on with it again. This is very confusing. Start production automatic. I don't know what the problem is. Yes. Start production automatic. Just keep making... Oh, I have to... Oh, because I'm producing 1. Make 10. In fact, no, we might make a new rocket type. So, in fact, no, the research is way slow. Yeah, make 10, please. Absolutely. Go forth and make 10 of those bad boys. And while you're doing that, making 10 rockets, yay money, yay money, Yay money. Yay money. This is brilliant. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Okay, loans. Let's pay back this loan because we might as well. Lovely. That leaves us with 500,000. This is splendid. We've got lots of money. Yes, we're missing resources. Metals, so I ramp up production. There's many people. We don't have the resources because we're in automatic production mode. We already ordered them, but waiting for arrival delays production, of course. A good idea is to always order basic materials proactively. Just always check that we have enough in our warehouses. Production will be much faster. Okay. So we don't have enough of everything in our warehouses. Okay, that's fine. I can sort that out. I can certainly do that. You guys, can we make some improved communication systems? Let's make 10 of those. You can just get on with doing that, please. And we shall then go to production and we'll order a massive pile of metal. We don't have the storage for that, it seems. Do you know what? How much is a big storage area? How much is one of those? 300 grand. How near are we to getting rockets done? Like more rockets. They're waiting for resources. Yeah, I want to get another warehouse in. Possibly next to that one, if we can. And just fill it with metal. And that'll be brilliant. There we go. So 500k. Lovely. Get a warehouse. Put warehouse there. Marvellous. Then go to production. And order supplies. And order us as much metal as we can afford right now. So I don't want to go broke. But let's order 158 grand's worth of metal. Yes, please. Absolutely. Because we go through a lot of metal. And they order 2,000 at a time. They order what they need rather than what's going to be useful for the future. So let's do that. Now I believe right now there's not much for us to do. They've released some stuff. We need to ramp up production. Yeah, what did we do? Made 840 grand. Income this week. Expenses 180 grand. Beautiful. It's looking very good. Okay, what's the other mail? More stuff happening. More production. 17 people. Open orders. 17 for the disappointment. Wow. That's ridiculous. Okay, production, pending deliveries, more metal. What are they waiting for now? What resource are they waiting for? It can't be metal again, can it? Oh my goodness me. More metal. Okay. Can we? That's not going to be able to make one of those, is it? Can we make anything in here? Can we make stabilizers or anything like that? Just make a few of those. We might improve those at some point. Let's get this research done. I'm sure that they will send up some rockets. As soon as the deliveries arrive, as soon as that metal arrives, we will be able to go through and go bash, 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 and make lots of spaceships. Because they'll just be on it all the time. It'll be fine. So let's just wait for that to arrive. At some point today, it'll be good. Can we stop ordering metal from the other side of the world? 2 days! 2 days where nothing is going to be happening. This is a bit silly. I guess it is a vast amount of metal. Okay. Let's just sit for 2 days and wait. Unless we're going to go broke, in which case I might take out some loan again. And then... Oh, right. Hang on. Right. We might need to... we might need to go back to the bank. Hello, can I borrow 800 grand again? Beautiful. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you for keeping my company afloat, bank. That is very kind of you. Because we are waiting 12 bazillion years for some metal to arrive. And the metal is here! Hooray! So now they should be able to make many spaceships. Yeah, there's another spaceship. There's another spaceship. Right, they've made that many spaceships. Right, make more disappointments. Make another 10, please. Produce those 10. That will be marvellous. In the meantime, because we've got a bit of money again now, let's order some metal. Let's order 224 grand's worth of metal. Absolutely. We're going to need lots of it anyway. And then we'll get the rest of the stuff. We'll get a load of plastics in again. And we'll order a load of electronics because that's what we need to make stuff. So that'll do. And we'll order in rare metals. Because we've got some money now, we can order in quite a few of these. So let's order that many in. Okay. So that's all the stuff we're going to need. And the rest of it is all these bits that we can possibly make somewhere else. I don't know. I'm not sure about making it elsewhere. But this is lovely. So we've got all that in. Now, I just want to get to make an interplanetary rocket. This is all we want. Come on. Yes. No. We're right. We made some money. That's kind. I like that. I like the monies. It's all good. It's all good. Research is done. Right. Research is finished. This means that we can make an interplanetary rocket. It also means that we can build a new thing, which is exciting. So how about... I don't know, an improved stabilizer system, 300 man hours, reusability tech, partial, 800 man hours. I don't know what some of this does. Landing parachute, basic, 200 man hours. Let's do that. Let's get ourselves a landing parachute. What I'll do is, let's research a few basic things that we can put onto our new interplanetary rocket. Although, to be fair, I don't know why our interplanetary rocket needs a landing parachute. Let's cancel that. It's going between planets. Reusability tech sounds nice. Launch escape system. Yeah, that sounds quite useful, doesn't it? 100 man hours. Let's get one of those in. Let's get that done. I'll research some very basic sciencey things, and then we'll see how we go from there. And we seem to be doing quite well in terms of the money, which is encouraging. Have we gone through all the metal again? 4785. What are you waiting for in here? I never know what they're waiting for. Waiting for resources. Tell me what. Tell me what resource is being waited for. But okay, fine. Let's get more research done. Okay, I've researched a great many things, some of which I hope are very exciting. So let's select our interplanetary rocket and let's go to this and give it a name. So where's it going? The Moon, Mars, Venus or Mercury, or even to the outer planets or asteroids. Let's call it the To Space, like after our sort of company name. So let's call it the To Space because it's actually properly going to space. It's not a disappointment. So next, now we need to pick these things. I've researched some different ones of some of these. I haven't researched a new first stage engine. We'll pick the RP1. I have researched another one of these. I think it was this 85 thing because it had good performance. A booster. I researched another one of those as well. I think it was the P-ban, possibly. No, it was the RP1 because it had good performance. So good performance and a payload module. We've got a basic manned pod. Yes, we can put people in it, which is exciting and a bit terrifying. But okay, let's hope they're well insured. Right, go to next. All these things, we've got an improved one of those, improved comm system, a manual launch escape. We don't need to land. We haven't got this usability tech, and we don't have a docking port. So they're on there forever. It's fine. They can never come down again. It's okay. And the recommended price is quite a lot of monies. Let's put it at 415,000 and just see what happens. So there we go. Right, finish. Beautiful. And now this here, instead, oh, it's waiting to make something else. Right, hang on. Let's make a disappointment. It might be waiting to make one more, possibly. I did order a load of metal again. I ordered a massive warehouse full. It takes a long time for this metal to arrive. So we'll just research some of the stuff and wait for that metal to actually get here. Yeah, space station compatible docking ports. Reusability tech sounds fun. Let's get partial reusability tech. 800 man hours. That'll take absolutely ages, but whatever. Let's see then how long it's going to take for our stuff to arrive. Another couple of days. Okay, well, let's sit back and wait for that then. And it's been delivered. That means that they can get on with it. So, production overview number 1. Metal should be arriving anytime now. Hopefully that's the issue anyway. If they could, hurry it along, that would be great. Don't know what the problem is now. Any ideas what the problem is, folks? Any ideas? Why are we not making the thing? Resources not available. What resources are we waiting for now? Warehouse 1 has got an awful lot of everything in it. Warehouse 2 has got, it's just full of metal. So what's the problem? What are we waiting for? Wood, rare metals, plastic metals. Why are we stuck? What is going on? What is going on? Can we just get on with making this thing, please? Okay. Maybe we need to make some of these. Maybe we need to buy some of those in or whatever. So, okay, fine. First stage engines. One of those, I think. Get one of those. Yeah, order that. Order that in, please. And then that's going to take another 3 days. Oh, my goodness me. Communications basic. One of those, yeah. Order supplies. Stabilizer basic. One of those. And then order supplies. Payload module. Cargo with basic fairing. Order one of those. And that, I think, should be enough. So now we go back to waiting again. Yeah, the automated thing isn't quite as... It's not great. Because why is it not doing this? Why is it not picked out that I need to order these things in? So yeah, some of these things have been delivered. Delivered. This engine is going to take another day and a half. Of which time is just ticking away and we're not selling anything. This isn't good. I want to get our big spaceship into the sky, please. Chop, chop. And the engine has allegedly arrived. And right, there we go. Right, we've done a rocket. So now we should be able to make her to space. The only thing is, we've got to do all this again. We've got to do this many times. So we want to make 3 of these. We need an awful lot of metal. We need, oh my goodness me, those engines, boosters, payload systems, all those different things, which I've then got to go and manually order because we need 3 of those. So I need to go and buy all of these things. So if we start production, I need to, right, what I need to do is I need to note down what to buy because I've got to do this manually 3 times. Once you've done something 3 times, it then goes, oh, brilliant. Yeah, sure, you can automate it now, but currently you need to do it manually. So I need to write down all those things because they all sound a bit the same. The first stage engine FSC-80RP1 sounds very similar to the FSC-80RZ2 or whatever. So I'm going to write all them down and then I will go and order them all. So, right, I've got a pen, I've got a pad of paper, begin the writing. Right, I've written it all down. We need 3 of all of those things, except the improved communication system, which we made ourselves. So I can cross that out. Now I'm wondering what else the little other facility can make. So let's go for that. So we'll start making that. Now in here, can we make the launch escape system? Yes, we can. So what if we said, make 3 of those, please? Go forth and make 3 of those. And then in terms of ordering supplies, so we need to get ourselves, so we can cross that off the list. We've made 3 of those. First engine FSC-80RP1. So we want to get ourselves 3 of those, please. So order 3 of those. Order supplies. Right. Second stage engines, the one with 85 in it. Lovely. So we need to get ourselves 3 of those. Then I think we can build something else in here. Surely. Let's just move time on. Right. Can you build the improved stabilizers? Can you build 3 of those? Yes, you can. Lovely. Okay, do that. So build 3 improved stabilizers. Marvellous. So we've got those engines done. We've got the stabilizers done. Can you build the payload? Are you able to do that or are you too small? Right, that's too small. And I imagine we cannot build a booster either. The 850RP1. No. So we need to order those in. Okay, so order supplies. We need to get ourselves the manned pod. We want 3 of those. Yes. And then order supplies. And we want 3 850RP1 boosters. So knock that down. And then up to 3. Okay, order those. So all those things are going to come in. So now let's move time on until these things have all arrived. Okay, time is coming down. Some bits have arrived. So a couple of engines have arrived. That's good. I think the boosters and the payload module are on the way. Right, they're all here. Now, does that mean that this can now get on with? Right, it's producing our big interplanetary rocket. This is very exciting. Right, so it's going to make... Oh, we need to put it onto super speed. Oh, this takes a long time. Right, we've made a rocket. A big interplanetary rocket. Would anybody like to buy an interplanetary rocket? Ah, we need a marketing campaign. Of course we do. Right, start a campaign of the to space and do that and put a bazillion... Oh, we haven't got enough employees to do that. Don't put a bazillion onto it. 15 employees, 30.74 increase. Yeah, do that, please. Absolutely. Right, runtime on. So we've got 2 of them. And now we've got 3 of them. Okay, we've got 3 of the to space rockets done. So now all we need to do is get maybe the marketing campaign done. Do people not know about these? Oh, that science stuff's done. Yay! We could have put that in our rocket, but we didn't. Let's research a new first stage engine. Let's research the 85RP1, because why not? Let's do that, and that will probably be done fairly quickly, I would have thought, actually. But okay, that's fine. I think we might need to wait for this marketing campaign to go before anybody is aware. Oh, no, look, the brand awareness of those rockets is going up. So people should know they're there. We do have 3 to space rockets in storage, just, yeah, at the back of the cupboard. It's fine. Let's research a new thing. Let's research a docking port. Space station compatible docking port. Why the heck not? Let's go for that, shall we? Okay, the marketing campaign is complete. Nobody's buying them, however. Nobody's buying our rockets. I don't know why. They just sat there. Complete, in storage, saying please buy us. We've got 3 to space rockets in there. But you know what? That's fine. We've got 1.3 million. Now, how will we go to make a new company? Because that's kind of what this is all about. Add a new company. You need at least 100 grand in your personal account to do this. In finances, can we then money transfer it over? Ah, yeah. So from there to there. So we want to take, I don't know, 100 grand. 100 grand out of the company and put it into there. So now I've got 157 grand in my own account. Add a new company. Do you want to launch another company? It will cost you 100 grand for start capital and the piece of land. Okay. And then we can pick what else we can make. Oh, and it was ships. It was airplanes and ships. Oh, ship sounds fun. That sounds like a fun thing that we could make. Little teeny tiny tanker things or massive cruise liners. Should we just go for that? Yeah, why not? That or tanks. I mean, tanks are fun, but ships sound funner. I mean, they've got pools on. Funner, is that a word? Possibly should be. But look, they've got little kind of pools on the top. So, okay. And then we go to ships. Ships limited. I'm going to draw a boat like that. There it is. And then there's the sail like that. And then there's the bit at the front. There's probably a little cabin at the back as well, I imagine. There you go. That'll do. That's our logo. Ships limited. Big boats. In caps, because I like big boats and I cannot lie. So, okay, about that, we can start in the desert. That's a logical place to build boats. And then we just start again, I think. I think that is exactly how it works. So now, yeah, we needed a bit more money because now we can't really start building our boats sort of company, but we would get to build ourselves the small office building for 30 grand. So, yeah, we need to go back then from big boats to TGC in space, try and sell ourselves some of the other things, the disappointments, which can make them automatically, or indeed the to space we can make automatically. Let's try and do a few of those. Let's try and make, you know, whatever, 6 of those just to get some money in. But yeah, so that's what you'd have to do. So you'd have to try and get some money in from this. Oh, 1.2 million. Did we sell a thing? No, we just have 1.2 million. I thought we had less possibly. What about big boats? Big boats only got 79k. So I wonder if you can transfer... you'd have to transfer more money over to me from there to there, and then I would then transfer it back over a big boat into here and use the money from the spaceship company into making big boats. But there we go. I think you get the idea. It would be very much the same sort of thing. We'd just have offices, we'd have production buildings, we'd have storage, we'd have all that kind of stuff. We'd have a shipping area over here somewhere, presumably in the sea, where we'd have to send our boats away. And then we'd get the resources, we'd build one 3 times, we can automate it, we do research and all that kind of stuff. And it would just repeat. But I do like that. That's a nice little addition that you can have different companies. And you move the money around between your different accounts and stuff. And I guess if one company does start struggling, let's say Big Boats was having a total nightmare at one point in the future, and TGC in Space was doing really well, you could take some money out of TGC in Space, put it into your account, and then move it over into the boats company, and then keep that company kind of solvent and afloat and still in business and all that kind of stuff. So I quite like that. That's a nice thing. You don't see that a lot in sort of tycoon games with the multi-company thing. And it's quite a nice idea. But, you know, I think we kind of get how it works. We would do pretty much exactly what we've done with space rockets here, but we would do with boats. And I don't think we need to see it all again, but it's a nice touch. I like the fact that you can do that. Also, just to complete, how near did we get for our office? Oh yeah, there we go. Not even halfway full. Not even half full is our gigantic office building. Maybe that was a little bit excessive there, but there we go. Never mind. Also, I do have quite a lot of research and design people in order to do research and design far quicker. Although, I've no idea if it makes a difference. I think it does. I think it does make a difference, but you know, you pay for it. It's quite expensive. You have to have quite a lot of staff. But there we go. Also got just the same amount of managers, just the right amount of managers. Look at that. It's only just over there. But yeah, I think that's an interesting game, Business Magnate. I think, you know, I think it's a one play kind of game. I imagine once I've done this, if I went and did boats, I kind of go, all right, I got spaceships going, I got boats going. Meh, kind of done it now. I mean, I guess you could try challenge with the mobile phones because it says difficult on it. I'm not entirely sure. This lorry is trying to ram the forklift off the road. Careful, lorry driver. Please, come on. Come on. The forklift driver is only a little teeny tiny forklift. Ooh, a rocket. Oh, it's one of our old ones. Nobody wants the new rockets. Everybody's after the disappointments. Everybody is after disappointment. Everybody lives for disappointment. And you know what? We'll keep selling disappointments until the cows come home. It's all fine. But yeah, I do think it's a sort of one-use sort of thing. Once you've done it, I don't know if you'd come back and start playing it again because it's very same. Each industry is, yeah, more or less the same sort of thing. but just with, you know, different graphics at the end of it. This one you get rockets, boats you get boats, cars you get a car park, I guess, that kind of thing. Tanks you get the tanks and all that kind of stuff. But I think it was worth looking at. I think it was an interesting game to just go and have a little nosy at. But we shall finish up for now. Hopefully you did enjoy this. If you did enjoy it, then please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, please do subscribe if you are not already, just to keep up to date with all the other bits and bobs that we get up to in the Geek Cupboard. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I'll see you next time. Oh no, not the piggy wigs. Want them to be healthy. Happy pigs, please. Raspberries, raspberries, raspberries everywhere. I went through and sold a load of turkeys as well, and they still come back. They're still coming back to haunt me. The soil moisture's going down. We need rain. We need rain. What's going